2 years ago, I was doing the American dream thing. I was in tech, I was good at it. But when I looked at my bank account each month, the math wasn't mathing. You have inflation, groceries are high, insurance, property taxes, the sheer cost of just existing in the United States. I felt like I was running on a treadmill on level 10 just to stay in the same place. I wasn't bad with money. Yes, I was still able to save. But when you're going on this rat wheel, you're constantly having to increase your income, but the quality of living is not going up with you. You see it, look at the food. Look at what things cost now and what you actually get for the items that you are paying with your hard-earned money. I wanted a life where I could actually see a future for myself and potential family in the future as well. At this rate, it's not sustainable for anybody. So I left the US. I've always wanted to be honest. It was just perfect timing at that point for me. I didn't come here to retire and sip coconuts all day, even though that's great. I moved myself to a low-cost economy so I could aggressively build a high-value business in a high-cost economy. That was my trade-off. Look at the numbers. In the US, to factor everything going on with taxes, surprises, insurance going up, to have a long runway, for me to tell a bad client no, I need to at least have 50K in reserves. And you don't build that just like that. Here, the runway cost me a fraction of that. And it wouldn't take me long to build because I don't have crazy expenses or I'm not worried about it increasing on me. In the US, you always have to be prepared for surprises, just like anywhere in life, to be honest. My overhead is almost zero compared to the States. The lack of financial pressure of having to always be at this specific number at all times, even though this client doesn't meet everything, I guess we're gonna have to get it in because I need the income. And what people fail to realize, needing income doesn't mean you're at zero. It's to prevent yourself from being in that place. I don't know about you guys, I don't like to dip into my savings unless I really need to. And the good thing about that is now you don't smell desperate on calls. I tell people, there's times when somebody's trying to sell me something, I'm like, oh man, you must really need this sell this time of the year. And people don't realize how they sound because they're not on the other side of the phone. This channel isn't going to be travel vlogs and waterfalls. If you want to see that, there's thousands of channels like that on YouTube. I'm going to document the process of how I help myself and my clients as a fractional operations consultant and how I use tools for me and my small team to compete with those 50+ employee agencies. You're gonna see how I manage my time zones from Eastern, Central, compared to South America, where I spend most of my time. And yes, you're gonna see how I navigate, whether that's in South America, in other countries, and how to go about things. I have other videos where I talk about the process, especially if you're looking at other countries, that will help you out. Because when I was looking for this advice, there wasn't anything clear, or it's on a paywall. You're gonna learn about living in Paraguay, visas in different countries, banking, and the occasional power outages that do happen here. Shout out to Paraguay. My lady, she does a lot for our business, the channel as a whole, and I appreciate the over 1,400 subscribers that I have on here. The business side of my channel is called Casa Vista, which is where I help businesses get their systems in line, because a lot of people, they want AI and all these different tools, but some of them are not even ready for all that because their systems are crap. How do I know? I lived through it. And the relocation side is Reverse. But in the end, they're all the same thing. I'm gonna be uploading every single week if you want to see how I do things as a fractional operator. And you're gonna see some major things coming in 2026 on this channel. And if you're new here, welcome, subscribe to my channel because there's gonna be major things coming that could benefit you on both ends of the spectrum. See you guys soon.